So this is Vlogmas. Hello, this is Cheryl Lindsay back with you again for another Vlogmas. We are winding down. We are getting close to the end and to the joy of celebrating Christmas Day. But the joy of celebrating Christmas is exactly what I want to talk to you about today. The reason for the season is to celebrate. It is to celebrate. You know, Christmas is a wonderful reminder, and the season of Advent and the Christmas season, and even all of the hoopla in our society around Christmas gives us an opportunity to celebrate, to be with family and friends, and to really bask in the joy of the season. You know, you can drive through town and see the lights and the decorations. And yes, there's a lot commercialization of Christmas, but we don't have to engage in that. We can do what we want to do with that. But even the gift giving can be a real source of joy as you share your love and your bounty and your resources with those that you love and care for. We only have a problem when we are overtaken by the commercial aspects of it, when we allow those things that that are not at the heart of Christmas, so to take precedence. So when we get caught up in gift giving for gift giving's sake, that's a problem. We're losing sight of the reason for the season. But if we truly relate giving gifts to sharing God's love, to sharing the love that we have with people we're in relationship with, and we are celebrating the birth of Christ by sharing our blessings with others, I don't see anything wrong with that. I think we should go full on, full throttle, decorate, have the parties, have fun, sing Christmas carols, enjoy it. You know, go to see the Nutcracker or whatever, or the Christmas performance in your local community. Go see the lights and do those things that bring you joy. Have your cookie exchanges and take out the family recipes and enjoy them. Do those things because the reason for the season is to celebrate. I hear a lot of people say that they don't celebrate Christmas because it's based on a pagan holiday, that Jesus was his actual birth was likely in the spring, and that's true. That's not the point, though. I mean, we can celebrate Christmas every day. We can celebrate the birth of Christ every day. And why not? Wouldn't that be wonderful? If we really celebrate the presence of Christ in our lives, embodied in our lives, the word made flesh in our lives every day, I think that would be wonderful. But part of taking the sort of the festival of the winter solstice and transforming it into a Christian feast celebration is to reclaim those things that are of the world for Christ. Now, Christmas in many ways has been ceded back to the world because of the commercialization of it. But as Christians, if we continuously bring it back to this is about Christ, and even though we have fun, I mean, you know, watch how the Grinch Stole Christmas. Watch it. If you enjoy it, watch it. All those things that you enjoy, do that. Just don't lose sight of this. The reason we celebrate is because of Jesus, and it gives us a wonderful opportunity to tell that story in a world that also likes presents and also likes sparkling lights and the celebration. It's a wonderful invitation, and that's what we do. That's what the Christian faith has done throughout the centuries, has taken things of this world and reclaimed them for Jesus. So why not, instead of worrying about, frankly, and I know I'm going to step on a few toes here, don't worry about if someone says happy holidays or Merry Christmas to you. I think I've said in the video before that the origins of the word holiday are holy days. So it actually is not separating from Christmas. It is recognizing that Christmas is more than one day, and that there are a number of holy days, and every holiday is whether that's Easter, that's Pentecost. No one can take Christmas away from you. And again, if you want someone to say Merry Christmas to you, all you have to do is say it to them first. I found, we're such reflexive and responsive people. If someone says Merry Christmas to you, they'll say it back. If someone says Happy Hanukkah to me, I'll say Happy Hanukkah to them. For me, that's not a problem, because I think that God wants us in relationship with one another, and not just with one another as Christians, but God wants peace and harmony among all of God's children, which includes of every race, religion, sexual identity, all of those differences that we like to put on people to create barriers. Jesus was a barrier breaker, and so I think that most people are just happy to have someone say good morning or good afternoon or how are you doing, and acknowledging their presence. Too often we go through life not encountering people, not seeing people, and I think that seeing someone is a great celebration and a great way to embody Christ in the world, and to share the hope, the love, the peace, the joy of Christmas with one another, is to not get so hung up on those differences. I think God is big enough to work those things out. I think we share the love of Christ. I think we share the message of Christ. And most of all, we live the message of Christ. And so that when people see us and they see what we do, they should see the God in us, working through us and manifesting in our lives. And that's the best witness that we can have. And, someone said, preach the gospel, and when necessary, use words. This Christmas, share the joy, the hope, the love, the peace of Christ, and when necessary, use words. That's the reason for this season. And so my prayer, again, for all of us through this Advent season and beyond, is that the light of Christ will shine in you and through you to all and everyone you encounter. And until the next time I see you, be blessed.